Welcome to another Gaz Right vlog, and the world's worst backpackers strike again. We're in an 8-person private pool villa, and we're going to be taking on another week, dream week in Canggu. The best places to eat, drink, sunset spots, Finn's Beach Club, and of course a little bit of fitness drizzled in between. Neens and Shady are coming to join us, hence the upgrade on this unbelievable pad. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. We're going to go straight into a little villa tour. Let's get a walk on. We've got an absolute insane living room. Do you know what I mean? We're going to have a few beer warries, whipping up a few things on the old stove. You know the rules. We've got a nice little egg chair. Neens will be in here very shortly. However, let's just get straight in the mixer. Let's get to the money maker. Let's get outside. Check this private pool. I mean, this is what dreams are made of. Obviously, they didn't know 4 Northerners were turning up. We'll have Angie and Shady on here, obviously taking in a bit of the sun, and me and Em on the far side, obviously getting absolutely cooked in this heat. 4 months travelling, and yeah, not a tan between us. Maybe a little tint for me, but yeah, come around this side, Em. Ridiculous setup, nice bit of greenery, nice bit of shrubbery. Do you know what I mean? Shaded from everything that is going on a little bit wider afield. Everywhere you go in Canggu, there is a little bit of the old noise, but you know, we'll make something work. We'll get a few tunes on, and let's check out the bedrooms. Oh baby, nice little fan. All the rooms are air conditioned. We've checked those out. Neens and Shady, we're gonna have to give them the best room. This is gonna be mine and Em's room. Unbelievable setup. I mean, this desk, this would be the best desk to have back home. Imagine working on that, gaming set up one side, ridiculous scenes. We've got the Wi-Fi box in here, so yeah, that's perfect for me and Em. Obviously, I've not even tested the bed yet. Is this comfy? Oh, it's actually so comfy. Perfect. So that is an absolute pleasure. We've got towels in every room, even though me and Em have got our own. Shout out to Duck and Bay, sponsorship deal coming soon. And then yeah, look at this bathroom. This is an absolute joke. Look how deep you can get in this. My biggest gripe, baths, they don't cater for people that are bloody 6'3", absolute Adonises of the Bali scene. Unbelievable setup. However, this is the room we're going to give to Neens and Shady. Look at this. This is fucking unbelievable. Again, little workstation, full length mirror. Neens is of course we're going to be getting the leopard print, making sure she's looking absolutely sensational. Oh. Bed number 2, actually we're going to say main bedroom, this one, super comfy, and then there's 2 extra rooms that we probably won't use, well we definitely won't use, but yeah, this is unreal. £160 per night, obviously sleeps 8 people, so if you did have a couple more pals, it'd be a little bit more economical. £20 per person, obviously for us 4, that works out at 40. Nice bed. Cool little bathroom, very sort of jungle vibes. I thought this was going to get my feet wet in here. Not really conducive to me, so perfect. We've got multiple bathrooms to be firing up. That's outrageous bit of kit. But yeah, the living room's just unreal. We're just going to be chilling, relaxing, doing a bit of editing, drinking a few beers, celebrating the old England wins. Again, similar to bedroom number 3, similar sort of setup. Do you know what I mean? If you are going to come here with a couple of, well, 4 couples, whoever books it, make sure you get one of the first 2 rooms, because these are a little bit on the smaller side, but again, you cannot complain. This one's a bit higher, so if we did need it, we need this one. But yeah, unbelievable setup. Obviously, we're going to be paying £40 per person per night. Obviously, if there were 8 of you, that's going to drop in half, and that is going to be the old £20 per person. But yeah, I'm going to be getting in the mixer. Actually, you know what, we're going to go for it. Let's go. Better take the mic off. Still got my socks on. Catching the next clip, baby. Team landed, rested, recuperated, and of course getting some fuel in the bones. Me and Em have been here twice already, so we know it's absolutely top draw. Little close up please. Went for the samba sandwich on this side. Gonna have to take the sunglasses off so I can see what I'm talking about. Little chicken number, little cheese, silly I might say mayo. I'm not gonna try the eggs, but we're of course gonna have to make sure they're dippy for the camera. Nice crispy bacon. The best thing about it is all the mains are about £3 each, so insane value. Dippy eggs, props to the chef. Top drawer, little iced coffee, taste test, of course, for the boys. All the coffee in Bali is unbelievably strong. This is massive, but we're going to give it a go. M's on a bruschetta. Give a little close-up on yours, Em, as it comes in. And the final finale. This is going to be unbelievably hard to eat. This is getting straight 9 out of 10. I've got sauce on my face. Roll the next clip, baby. Cheers now. 3, 1. You never died?
Just before I went, did it? Can you never do?
You never died or not?
I don't know, it put me off a bit. What?
I got scared in the last minute.
I just went, boom.
Oh. Oh. Right, you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. I'm a king. Yeah.
Do it.
I think I go really close to the I thought of it.
Night number 1, of course, the team absolutely sent it. A few beerwaries, chilling, relaxing by the pool, few little pre-drinks, got all dolled up in our Sunday best. Shady, of course, rocking the polo, so had to match him on that front. Went to La Fabrica, been there with a couple of boys from the old run club, silly Italian setup. Went for a little margarita just to share, just to get the old creative juices flowing, and then Angie and Shady were on a little cheese number. Me and Em definitely get the ragu bolognese. It is absolutely unbelievable. Silly flavour combinations in there and a ridiculous amount of meat. One thing I have noticed in Canggu and Bali is the bottled beer is actually way better than the draft beer. So if you are going to get a Bintan, I would get a bottle over a draft because completely different taste, not too fizzy on the old draft front. And then we went over to La Brissa, which is a silly setup, more of like a day evening vibe. We got there at like 9:30 and it was shutting by about 10:30. So yeah, super cool setup. Love a little spot. I think it would be to watch the old sunset. Got a little cocktail espresso martini, nearly absolutely blew the jocks off me. It was so strong, so I'd rather it be on that side of the spectrum. If it's going to be a bad one, at least be a strong one. And if you do want a nice pub recommendation, we went to the Barn, which is literally like the most English gastro pub. Obviously we went to there to watch the England game, which is absolutely shambolic, so we won't digress too much into the football. But yeah, silly good pub, and they do have Guinness semi on draft. It's where it's a can. I've never actually had one of those before, where it's a can out of the thing that turns upside down in the metal plate and all that. It was actually pretty banging, so yeah, definitely recommend that pub. And they do an unbelievable Sunday roast. I'm going to whack a clip on now from when me and Em went there. If you are going to go for a Sunday roast, make sure you're there before 12 o'clock and ideally pre-order what you want because they sell out at a ridiculous pace. So yeah, banging first day, chilling by the pool, and need to go and get some food into the old system very shortly. Day number 2, getting some fuel in the system. Go for a big overview first because the food here, Avocado Factory, second time coming, silly staff, silly service, very contemporary, a little bit of nouveau sort of architecture. It's unbelievable setup. We've gone for, what coffee are we on, Em?
Go.
The goat coffee. Shock. The goats, we're here. Does exactly what it says in the tin. Silly amounts of caffeine going into the bones. Me and Shady have gone for the combination. We've gone for eggs Benedict, avocado pancakes, and the truffle cheese toasty. Shady, you're up first. Give a little taste test. Just a little 10-second review. Give us your thoughts. Dippy eggs. A little close-up on there, Em, as well.
Good morning from the Avocado Factory here in Bali. Beautiful morning, beautiful poached eggs. And what they say on this channel, banging.
Shady knows the score. So I'm going to delve in and give a review on the avocado pancakes. We've got a silly amounts of flavours going on here. We've got avocado, we've got strawberry, we've got, what's the ice cream on top? Chocolate ice cream? Surely not. It's chocolate ice cream. That is a crazy mixture of flavours I've ever seen. Go for a close-up on yours to show it in a bit more detail. The banana is a super sweet one. I thought with like avocado pancakes, it might be a little bit on the savoury side. It's absolutely sensational. I'm actually going to give that a 9.5 out of 10. And then try and get a little close-up on this. We've gone for the cheese toasty. We got this the other day with the truffle dip. It's a filling one to say the least. Little dip in. We might have to finish it off here. I already know this is a banger. 10 out of 10 from the team. I'm going to let this digest, absolutely get involved. The pancakes are the winner. Toasty coming up short second. See you on the beach, baby. Post the Avocado Factory, the team were obviously letting the food digest, get in the system, and then we got ourselves down to the old beach in Canggu. It's about a 25-minute walk from where we're staying, about 10 minutes further from right in the centre where the majority of the old cafes and bars and stuff are. In terms of the beach there, the vibes are unbelievable. There's people surfing, you get a little coffee, a little beer wari, a little wine into the system. But one thing just to bear in mind is that the beach, a lot of people come to Indonesia think golden sand beaches. Canggu especially is not that. It's unbelievable for surfing. The waves there are absolutely crazy. Like, I lost my bloody snorkeling mask getting absolutely thrown about by the waves. Obviously all good fun. But yeah, the beach itself, I'd say is more similar to like Raiders Fair, Black Sand Beach for anyone that's been to Iceland. And if you've not been to Iceland, get it on the list because it's an absolute banger. But yeah, the beach, straight vibe, the sun sets into the sea. It's just a naughty setup. Every single day we've been here, so we've been here for about 12 nights now, me and Em. So if you do want to check out any of our little day vlogs on the channel, they'll all be down below. But yeah, the sun sets into the sea. There's a little bit of haze, a little bit of mist, a little bit of mystery about the beach. So yeah, it's an unbelievable setup. There's like different sort of beach clubs which we're going to be going to on Tuesday. Already looking forward to taking Shady and Ange to Finn's Beach Club. However, if you just want a bit more of a relax, just get a little coffee in the system and stuff. There's loads of little spots, super reasonable on that kind of front. So you're paying like, I don't know, £2 including all the service and stuff for like a beer, or if you want a coffee or a little coconut, you're looking at about £1.50. Shady, of course, ordered what he thought was a smoothie, and it was actually a smoothie bowl. So yeah, obviously he was a bit blown away when that turned up in a big like acai type bowl with all like coconut and berries and granola on there instead of yeah, in a glass with a straw. But yeah, said it was absolutely banging. Dragon fruit into the old system. And then everyone went back just to chill, relax at the pool. However, G-dubs, you know what I mean, you don't get an absolute mediocre rig like this out of nowhere. So yeah, I was over to the gym. The gyms here in Bali are unbelievable, like better than any gym I've been to across the entire globe. I've gone to Power and Revive, which works out at £30. Yeah, per week I go, and that's on a 2-week membership. The longer you do, of course, the cheaper that is going to be. They've got all the recovery stuff there, so if you do want to do like ice bath, saunas, they've got 2 different temperatures to get the old muscles, get the old joints, get the old legs back into working order. And then yeah, all the kind of weights you're looking for. I've just been smashing out a bit of the old Pure Boys, Elastoboy and Alfie. Yeah, sort of like full body kind of splits, a few pull-ups, a few press-ups, few of the old tricep skull crushers. And obviously nailing the mobility because yeah, my knees, my hips, my lower back are in absolute shambles. But yeah, got that in the system. It's pretty top drawer. If you do want to go to a bit more of an upmarket like type gym experience, if you come in here, the 2 main ones that you probably see online are Body Fitness and of course the Wrong Gym. I've not been to Body Fitness, I walked past it, it looks pretty bloody good to be fair, but same Body Fitness and the Wrong Gym, I actually went for a little nosy just so I can give you guys some good advice, some good intel. And the Wrong Gym is proper upmarket. They've got like an absolute silly pool there, silly setup. So if you are looking for some ruthless JPEGs, I would probably say you need to be at least 10% or lower body fat, because everyone is absolutely rigged up out there, minds in there. But yeah, that's kind of like, they're usually about double or 2.5 times as much as Power and Revive. So it does depend on your budget, and it does depend on the old rig. So yeah, we're gonna just have a bit of a chill, rest, recuperate, and then yeah, go get some more dinner, go get some more narbs into the system. But yeah, another beautiful sunset here in Bali. The things you absolutely love to see, baby. Little gym action, little sunset action, little review of gyms in Bali. If you do have any specific questions on that, bang it down below. It's now the day after, but a little review, because we went to, of course, a naughty little setup for dinner, a little place called Lupine, little Mexican jobby. Me and Em went to a place called Lola's 3 times. Top drawer, atmosphere, silly good. However, you're looking for maybe a little bit lower down on the atmosphere, but beautiful, sensational, scintillating food. Get yourself over to Lupine. So we had the homemade guac salsa chips to start. We had this little like octopus ceviche, super fresh. I don't really like radish too much. I think it tastes a little bit earthy, but the octopus, absolutely top drawer. And the star of the show, we went for a little tempura prawn with this like alioli and lime dip. That was the absolute banger. That was the top draw from the start. And I feel as if guac, you can't go wrong. We went for silly amounts of guac for dinner and obviously the Avocado Factory for breakfast. So yeah, definitely getting the healthy fats into the system. And then for main, everyone went for the tacos. So a mixture of the pork, the chicken, the beef ones, a little bit of the old Cajun prawns. The chicken, definitely get that. I personally think that's the nicest one with the pineapple running through it, and they did like a spicy chorizo. I thought, oh, a spicy chorizo won't be too spicy. Absolutely blew the jocks off everyone. I like a little bit of spice, not too much. Shady loves a bit of spice, and it was super, super hot. So that's the only one I'd say don't get. And the nachos, maybe the nicest nachos I've ever had. You had the guac, you had the salsa, you had the sour cream, and it had steak on top. Nice bit of spice running through it, and the freshness of the lime as well. A few jalapenos, but not as spicy as yeah, the old spicy chorizo. Yeah, so the only one I wouldn't get is that, and yeah, worked out like £14 each with a few little drinks to go in as well. So yeah, banging little Mexican, nice to mix it up with the old cuisines each evening. And yeah, we're going to be firing up for another beautiful day in paradise and checking out the infamous Copenhagen, baby. Another brunch recommendation for the team. Straight in as always on a little close-up. Has gone for the worst option in Copenhagen. If you've gone anywhere online, you've seen this, the silly amount of content, Instagram, TikTok. We did queue up for about 20, 30 minutes to get in here. M's gone for the tuna, which I think is a rogue option, but shady, absolute stellar from him. He's gone for the bacon and egg roll. He's gone for a little bit of bacon on the side. He's gone for the old panini, similar to myself, but me and Mum, I think, have got the two winners. Ange, of course, is on a little acai bowl. That looks absolutely sensational. And the pancakes. I'll just give one little thing a little taste test. How do we get in this thing? Forgot to break it up before we got in here. Try those pancakes. They're absolutely sensational. Eggs, they're going to do what they say on the tin. Chicken sausages, are they going to rival the heck numbers? No, they're not. Chicken sausages, mid-tier for me. Hopefully we finish on, what is it, Shady? Little banger? Yeah. Hopefully. Panini number, cheers 9. Panini's good, pancakes are banging, chicken sausages, mid-tier. See you for Brewery, cheers 9. The team back to doing what we do best, getting on the old breweries. Black Sam Brewery. I feel as if we're in the centre of London, the centre of the UK, in a little beer garden, nice tunes on in the background, and of course I've got the connoisseur of the northern region here to just give a little bit of information on the beers today. We're going to be kicking off firstly with myself on the Summer Pale Ale, always a fan favourite this. I think Shady's got the one that's going to be the top, but this is looking pretty tasty. It is nectar of the gods. I've not had an IPA in about 4 months. So yeah, we're going to start strong and we're going to give it a 7.9 out of 10. And yeah, I'm passing over to Big Shades, see what he's got in the locker for us.
Hi there. I've tried the Small Hazy first of all, about 4.2% proof. Absolutely brilliant, really enjoying it, nice, fruity. It's very similar to the Brewdog Hazy Jane. Very, very similar. Excellent stuff. Cheers.
And back to the chef himself for what I always say is nectar of the gods. It's the porter. Chocolate. Look at that. Just get a little close-up, Em. It's looking absolutely delightful. Feel like a smelly air, just giving it a little. We've got here is the open. I don't know what time they close, but hopefully we're here at the end. Shady, just give that a little taste. You know, this one for the camera. Give it a taste. Oh.
Bit of black magic. Bit of black magic.
Cheers now. It is now the morning after, so lots to catch up on. Black Sam Brewery is unbelievable. I would literally say it rivals like some of the best ones we've been to in the UK, like Clydewater and Track. So yeah, if you're into your beers, if you're into your stouts, if you're into your IPAs, I would get that on the mix. The chocolate porter, of course, is always going to be a fan favourite for myself. We got there about 3 o'clock. We left about 9:30, so pretty merry by the end of things. Neen's was a little bit under the weather yesterday. I think the only semi-negative, well, one, the traffic is obviously super busy here in Canggu in Bali, but also do be prepared that you might get a little bit ill. It's usually about a 6 to 12-hour bout, but you will be back in the game. So yeah, Neen's under the weather yesterday, so we had a bit of a chilled one. Neen's chilled all day in the old villa, shady, and went for a little massage. I went for a little gym session, got the last one in the bows, had a little 2-week membership at Power and Revive, and then me and Em went to Little Engine. I thought it was called Little Eugene the entire time. We were there for some food. Went for the old power plate, actually silly combo. Nice bit of chicken, nice bit of avocado, dippy eggs are always going to be a fan favourite from myself. And the mushrooms, again, absolutely sensational. Continuing her tuna melt. Don't even know what word to use for it, but yeah, wherever it's got tuna at the minute, she seems to be going for. So she was on that, so that was pretty good. And obviously, yeah, if you're not right in the centre of Canggu, that is a nice little spot you can go to, a little bit something different. And then yeah, we just chilled about in the afternoon, and then the evening, and we got a takeaway last night. But me and Em actually went to the same place for food about 3-4 days before Mum and Dad got here. It is called Pasta by, all handmade pasta. You choose what you want. So if you wanted like carbonara, ragu, I would go for the ragu. The ragu or the lasagna are absolutely sensational. Silly flavours, silly amounts of meat in there, and then you choose, all the pastas obviously handmade, homemade, and you choose what you want. So if you want spaghetti bolognese or if you want fusilli bolognese, they've got like 12 different options. So that is absolutely banging. But the team back in the game, full fitness today. However, 2 and a bit weeks in Canggu, in Bali, and the first time we've seen bad weather. So yeah, the things you hate to see for Needs and Shady, but as we always say, the show must go on. Was meant to do a little run with the boys this morning, but my alarm's in shambles and it was raining as well. So yeah, we'll be pushing that back a little bit, see what we get up to. We do have wine tasting and a sunset dinner booked, so current situation, I'm not sure if that's going to happen. We'll get the runners on, and yeah, we'll fire up for another day in paradise. The Bolton boys, we're used to the rain anyway, so cheers now. Let's get it! So much to catch up on. Been out the vlogging game for the last 2 days. Bali Belly has finally hit me, and I tell you what, it is not for the faint-hearted. So yeah, that is, if there's one negative I could give about Bali and Canggu, that would be it. However, we digress. Unbelievable place, unbelievable first 7 days with Needs and Shady. Lots to catch up on, as I mentioned. So yeah, I've been ill out the game. However, the team, they did stride on. They went for a lovely little wine tasting that I found online, the Sommelier. 490k, so about £24 per person. You try 10 wines, and you also get a charcuterie board as well. A mixture of reds, whites, dessert wines, sweet, dries, a little bit of something for everyone. They said, you know what I mean, beautiful setting, as many wines as you want. And yeah, they were in there for about 4.5 hours. So it's not one of those places where you're in, you're rushed out. The service and yeah, the people were absolutely spot on. You had a little tapper on the side of the table for water, and they couldn't work out. There was another tap to turn it off, so nearly flooded the place. So yeah, we can't let them go anywhere. So the wine tasting is a bit of you. Get yourself over to the Sommelier. And our final day yesterday, I was still battling through on the back end of the old Bali Belly. However, it was like reverse of what usually happens. Needs and Shady, we sent them, we said online, if we get enough likes, if we get enough comments, we'll take them to Finn's Beach Club. I was not in a position to leave the villa yesterday. However, the team went there on their own, VIP bed, Guinness smooth, cocktails, unbelievable. I've not looked through the footage yet, but I'll overlay it as we're going now. Hopefully Ange has managed to get some good shots, but yeah, they had all the stuff that we had, the fire breathing, the people spinning the fire cube in their head, the fireworks, the atmosphere. They went about 1:30, and me and Em were like, oh, they'll be back soon, we'll probably order them a grab at some point. Got to like 4, got to 5, got to 6, got to 7, yeah, and they lasted till 10 o'clock at night. So unbelievable scenes. And I met with Kieran and one of his pals from Cantino, the best company in the actual world. But yeah, as a whole, Canggu, top draw place in my eyes, one of the most versatile places that I've ever been. I think that it literally has something for everyone. Well, That's the definition of versatile, so I really hope so. But yeah, you've got obviously the party side, the Finns Beach Club, the bars and stuff, but there's a huge obviously drive on the fitness piece as well, the run club, and the gyms here are beyond the best gyms I've ever seen. So hopefully a few other destination countries we can keep that level at an all-time high. Yeah, I think highlight for me, do you know what I mean, there's all cool things here, but I think life is amplified by the people around you, friends, family. So yeah, for me, it's seeing these in Shady, spending time with them and with Em as well, and obviously it does help when you've got banging weather, an insane villa like this. And yeah, we're going to Ubud very, very shortly, in about an hour's time. So yeah, plenty more content in the up highline. If you have any questions about where we stayed or what we did, foods we ate, beaches we went to, price of things, bang it in the comments down below. Whilst you're down there, hit that subscribe button. Still en route to 2k subs. I'll see you in the next one. Remember, the chef is always cooking.